Hi, I'm Larry Reiter, and I'm the author of Pleasure and Pain, which is the biography of Chrissy Amphlett, and Razor, the saga of Kate Leigh, Tilly Devine, and the Razor gangs of Sydney in the 1920s and 30s. Why am I telling Bumper Farrell's story in my latest book? I've been intrigued for many years on talkback radio, talking to police from police forces around the country. They all know Bumper, and they all say that if he was still around today, the streets would be a lot safer than they are. I decided to find out who he was. In so doing, I contacted his family and gained total access to their archives. I contacted over 150 of his colleagues, friends, enemies, football and police cohorts. Amazingly for me, I put an ad in the newspaper and was delighted to see that it elicited over 200 replies of people wanting to talk of their memories of Bumper. And this came from all over Australia. So who was Bumper Farrell? He was simply the toughest, roughest street cop that Australia has ever seen. And he's a man whose personal qualities and his policing methods are still held in high regard by policemen all over Australia. Although he operated in King's Cross and Darlinghurst, in the toughest era of those suburbs, he set standards of policing there that are still aspired to today. His adversaries were very notorious and tough people. There was Lenny McPherson, Abe Saffron, Tilly Devine and Kate Leigh, and these people were absolutely terrified of him because of his methods, and those methods entailed what were known as the Darlinghurst way, which was that the means were always justified by the end. He enforced law the Bumper way, ruthlessly with his fists and boots and by his own moral code, which, while terribly politically incorrect, was certainly effective.